Now, both the management and the delivery of fire-safe buildings is obviously hugely important at the moment, especially at a time when we are building so many new homes. And here I'm joined with Simon Ince, who's going to tell us a little bit more about it. He's also giving 2 seminars later today, so we'll find out exactly what he's going to be talking about. Hi, Simon. How are you doing?
Hi, good, thank you. Basically, I've got 2 seminars today, but they kind of dovetail together. Obviously, when you get a new building before it's occupied, it should be fire safe. Obviously, the building regulations state what you have to have in place to make the building fire safe, so that when the occupant comes in, they're not put in any danger. But the remarkable thing is that a lot of building stock, new building stock that's being delivered, is actually unsafe. And what I'm going to use today is a couple of case studies from London area to demonstrate how a building that looks safe on the outside and the inside can actually be quite dangerous for the people who have moved in. The second seminar today is all about the management, the ongoing management. So once you've moved into a building, how then do you make sure it continues to be fire safe? A lot of things change within the building. They might change their layout, they might get new services installed, like communication installations. They might change the practices that go on within the building. So it might be something that's inherently safe, and then they change the processes or activities that go on within a building, and that makes it unsafe. So it's a continuous risk assessment is vital to maintain fire safety. The reality is that you're not likely to have a fire, but the consequences if you do are quite high. So we're doing a lot of work to try and limit the consequences of a fire.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, it really is quite shocking that new builds are being, built today not with the correct fire regulations.
Yeah, there's an example I used today where there's a high-rise block of flats, purpose-built block of flats that was occupied for 3 days, and they had a fire. And the fire protection within that building wasn't sufficient to contain the fire. It went from the car park up 3 levels, disrupt loads of people had just moved into the new property, and it must be devastating for those kind of people, those people that move in and just, this is my new home, and 3 days later they're out of it.
Yeah, absolutely shocking. But I mean, that's what's so brilliant about coming to FIREX, of course, that you can, spread that knowledge and communicate it to everyone else in the industry. Why is it important to you to be here at FIREX today?
FIREX, it's just our core business. We're all about fire, and we do a lot of work with fire engineering, fire risk assessments, third-party approvals of fire safety products, installers of fire safety products, fire risk assessors. So we're all about fire, and this is the major event in the UK for fire and internationally for fire. So it just we have to be here because all the people we certificate, all the people we do business with also come here, and it's just good to catch up. It's good to catch up and meet with people, and you bounce ideas off people. And only yesterday we had someone that came in, and they said, we want you to try and influence something within the industry. Can you support us? Can you help us? And that kind of stuff doesn't get done, without this face-to-face meeting. So with the face-to-face meeting, it really is important, and it helps the industry progress.
Exactly. And obviously now that it's moved from the NEC down to London, do you think that's been a positive move?
I think sometimes change is good. It refreshes it builds up, and some of the exhibitors you can see have really gone to town on their stands and things. They've made that extra effort because it's moved to London. So it's a good thing. It's a positive thing. Let's hope the next couple of days are as successful as yesterday.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Simon. And don't forget to listen to exactly what Simon will be talking about. His first talk is at 12 o'clock, is that correct?
Yes, 12 till 12:30 in the Guidance Theatre, and then 12:30 till 1 o'clock. So immediately after, I have to run it down the corridor, down the aisle to get to the next one in the Expertise Theatre.
A jam-packed schedule. And Simon was actually telling me a little story about Jamie Oliver and why he is not very popular at the moment in Covent Garden. So if you want to find out exactly why, get down to Simon's seminars. Thanks ever so much, and good luck.
Thank you.